Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, and we are back at the dawn of man, struggling to survive more often than not as nature, one way or another, comes to get us. Just at the end of last session, just as we'd hit over 50 population, a raider attack came through and, well, culled us, I suppose, cut us right down to size. We lost 10 good men and women, and we're just picking up, literally right now picking up the remains of that battle. I am not sure why we performed so terribly. I mean, I can think, rather, there are a couple of reasons. For one, we were busy harvesting the fields. People were really preoccupied, so they were tired already. They were hungry. Many people were, middling happiness. And then when I hit the alarm, they all ran up towards the gates over here to defend the gates and the walls over here, like fools, even though the raiders were coming from down over here. So I had to run them down, and that probably tired them out, and one thing led to another, and we lost 10 people. Damn. Damn, bit of a somber start today, but it's okay. We will rebuild, we will persevere, just like we have done for the last several millennia as a species. So, let's not dwell over it too much. The other thing I wonder is if they are technologically superior to me, because I'm playing in hardcore mode, and in normal mode, raiders match you in terms of technology, but in hardcore mode, they can surpass you, so they will come at you with superior tech. But if there's a lesson we learned, there's a couple. For one, we need to defend ourselves much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Seriously, I guess. Let's go with a basic word here. We need to defend ourselves a lot more seriously. I had a house here that got destroyed, so we'll probably look to rebuild that. I'll want to get a little wall and watchtower setup going on over here to defend any people coming in, or defend against people coming in from there. I'd like to probably wall this section off as soon as possible as well. Get that central wall area. Raiders coming from up here will be blocked off over here, but it seems like that's no longer the case. We did have raiders coming in from here once before, but I feel like as I build walls, they start spawning in different directions, so I just need to be wary of that. And as all that's happening, I also need to cut down my farms to size a little bit, because we are definitely overproducing. It's been brought up a couple of times. We are definitely overproducing, so let's rather than have 4x4 farms, I think we'll have much smaller farms. I wonder if we get rid of those ones way up over there, keep these ones for starters because they're closer to, the storage areas. So we've got barley and we've got emmer up there. Down here we've got emmer and einkorn. So we'll split these farms up, and hopefully we maintain our sustainability here by getting rid of all of these farms. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about this. We will take a bit of a risk, but it is the winter. Let's do it. The problem is that every fall, every spring, every season basically, one season or another, we are dealing with the workload being too high, and we dealt with it for a couple of sessions, and I think I'm finally a little fed up with it. Can I plant over top of pre-existing? So what is this? This is emmer. All right, so let's go ahead and get einkorn. Can I plant? No, I can't. I have to actually destroy it first. We're a 4x4, so let's get rid of that. Boom. And let's go ahead and plant einkorn. Oh, the gaps are gonna be really annoying. Oof. That's gonna be really painful for me. Alright, let's go ahead and remove you. And remove a line over here as well. I like to keep things looking a little organized. Of course, maybe it's not so fitting of the time period, but... Oh, come on now. Yeesh. That's terrible. The other option, of course, is I could put einkorn... Really? I can't even overlap. Okay, this is... that's just frustrating. That's just frustrating. Okay. remove, and remove. We're going to go ahead and plant emmer. Yeah, like this. 2 by 3, I think, should be enough. We'll find out. So that's emmer. Was that 2 by 3 or 3 by 3? Yeah, that was 2 by 3. The mud expanding around it always throws me off, like the dirt expanding around it. Right, that's einkorn. So emmer, einkorn, barley. Okay. And einkorn, barley. Up here we have all of our pulses. Flax we have up over here. Let's go ahead and get flax down over here. Right next to where it'll actually be processed as well. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and destroy this field. There we go. And if I wanted to get the pulses closer to home, might be a good idea, actually. I mean, the thing about pulses is they give us food without having to be processed, which is quite nice. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking for now, we'll do this and keep this as it is, just for starters, because the thing is, when disease hits a plant as well, it doesn't necessarily hit the whole field, it hits part of it. So let's just experiment with this for a little while, see how it goes, because we do need to leave some space for walls and stuff as well. On which note, let's go ahead and see if we can't build... Okay, so we can go straight down this way. Those trees will block the path a little bit. And then over here, we can get all these houses safe as well. I'm tempted to put this down over here. Can we go up a step? I don't like the placing mechanism of walls and stuff. And fields. It's just so strange. I could do this straight path down here, block off access to the water, or I could put the walls over here, and it'll keep access to the water. Up here, the thing is, these mountain passes are easily surpassed, so I don't necessarily want to defend this area. It would suck to lose some storage and whatnot, but I would also suck to cut myself away from water. We're going to be collecting these megaliths. I mean, I could go from here to here. That should be pretty defensible. So, you know what? Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. Let's clear out some of these trees. We've been collecting tannin from here, though, so let's reposition this. Hopefully there's a better place to collect tannin from. Well, this is not tannin. This is tannin. Kind of. Oh, this is good. Far away, but you gotta, right? All right, so let's do that, because again, we need to make sure we can defend this spot over here, and we're harvesting over here as well. See if we can't position this elsewhere. Okay, well, this is fine. This is fine, because we're gonna go from this stone to this stone, I guess. Let's see. Take another look. See how we can approach this. That'll go straight through that building. Leave it exposed, so let's not do that, obviously. We can go from these rocks to these rocks. Right, protect from there. And then block ourselves off over here as well. Use nature. Use nature to help us. And actually, it looks like we're pretty clear if we do that. You know what? I like this. I like this. We can plant a gate down somewhere eventually. We don't need it yet. I mean, the mine is out of the city limits, so maybe we do need to get a gate down as well. But fine, let's go ahead and do this. Let's place this entity and get rid of 3 of you. See, a couple of these are on the other side, but that's okay. That's okay, not the end of the world. So let's go ahead and get a gate down over here. I think it takes 3. Go ahead and build. Defensive gate. There we go. We'll get a watchtower in the area as well. And we're collecting all this stuff, eh? Let's go ahead and build a couple things over here. For one, I'd like to build a wood pile, because there's a lot of sticks being collected over here. So let's get a wood pile down over here. They're really not that difficult to build, not that time-consuming to build. And let's go ahead and build another hut over here. I believe there was a hut over here. That was a hut, right? That is unfortunate. It's unfortunate what went down over there. But now we need to cut down some of these trees, preferably ones that, you know, let's go ahead and get the tannin spot back here, because this is so far away in comparison. Go ahead and bring you back over to here, because we don't have to cut these trees down now. Do that. Which ones of these? Yeah, we can cut down this tree. Cut these spruces down. There we go. Get rid of this pine tree and this one. Alright. Clearing out that space. And we should probably clear out some of the trees over here as well. Cut you down. Let's get you cut down. And... alright, there we go. There we go. Clear up this space. And the thing is, I'd like this to get done first. It looks like it's being built, so that's good. Because then hopefully all these tree logs will be stored here, and that can be used a lot more efficiently to finish the construction of these walls over here. So, alright, we've got walls going down over there. Like, I can't believe... this is my immediate response to what went down last session. Watchtower. We're gonna need some watchtowers. One down over here. Let's make sure the ladder's in the... okay, it's right in the middle. Let's put one down over here. Don't know what radius they have. Gonna do that. 3, and then all the way back over here. We're gonna put one over here. Put one over here. Cool. And then back over here, in terms of getting some work done, in terms of manufacturing, so to speak. I feel like I need another crafter, actually. Maybe we can wait a little bit until our population grows a slight bit. Yeah, let's do that. And, apart from that, we don't need more housing now, because a lot of room was emptied. thanks to the invasion that came through. People are very unhappy, but right now they have access to the totem. They have access to the skull poles as well. If they are truly feeling that unhappy, they can go ahead and deal with that. But I feel like a lot of them are dealing with just like the battle that was just fought and just upsetness from that. And they also have to deal with their other needs, for example, hunger, primarily right now. Got a lot of hay being brought up to the haystack over here, so the animals stay well fed. We do have quite a few animals. We have 24. We only have room for 30. We are building this set of stables as well. Are we not collecting mud anymore? Correct, we are not. Okay, let's go ahead and move you up to here, because there is mud to be had both of these areas. Let's do some fishing as well. We're very close to some knowledge points through fishing. And what else? What else? It's quite a few knowledge points we're very close to unlocking. Water is right around the corner. Flour as well as bread right around the corner. Grain hopefully soon. Raw fish and dry fish will happen roughly around the same time. Cured meat as well coming right around the corner. So there's a lot. We are almost done unlocking. I should probably hunt down some wild horses and some bisons here. Man, I should get down some woolly rhinos. How have I not taken out a mammoth? Did I end up not getting the last hit on it or something? Because I killed a mammoth. So I'm a little confused by that. Anyway, I think we should speed time up a little bit, maybe get us past this winter. We're fine overall, I think. What are you? Oh, new people coming here? Looks like it. I can't order them around, so it does look like we're getting 3 new additions to our village. That'll be nice. I'm hoping to hit that 50 nice and early in this session to make up for everything we lost. But let's quickly prioritize... Oh, I can't prioritize the tree cutting. Fair enough. Well, let's speed time up a little bit. Hopefully people will cheer up. Ooh, there we go. There's a knowledge point from the flint knife. And the flour. Getting more stuff done here. Get some more picks made. New human has joined the settlement. I don't need another flint knife. I think we've got plenty of those. Yeah, we've got more than enough knives. These bone spears will also give us a knowledge point. And yeah, we're up at 48 people now. Up at 48 people. And again, look at that, 52 bread. See, the thing is that we actually upped our bread production because it was capped at 20. So I'm hoping that by upping our bread production to 50, what's going to happen is we're going to see the flow through happening a lot more smoothly. So we're going to have a lot more bread a lot more often, and people will be happier because they'll have easier access to food rather than having to make food if they're hungry and they happen to arrive at the food storage last. So I'm hoping that works out. I think it's time to build maybe one more granary here. I also feel like I keep alternating between pronunciations of granary and granary. Rotate you like so. Of course, the field is here now. That's okay. We can put you down over here. Warning about putting 3 down right away. There, because if I'm not mistaken, watch, I am mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, then we should be able to, yeah, if we get 5 of them, then we do get another knowledge point. And then over here, that's our 4th set of stables, and then hopefully we can get a 5th one soon. And wow, okay, so there's our bread knowledge point. We're almost at 20. And look at that. Isn't that absolutely adorable and gorgeous? All of our animals right by the stables, ready to be milked, ready to be sheared, ready to be slaughtered. Oh, that's good to see. So as soon as the animals reach old age, I guess they get marked for slaughter. Not going to be helping us in any other way. Our perfect little ecosystem here. I want to see what happens. I want to see how much meat we get from a goat that we have raised ourselves. And I wonder if feed and stuff actually makes a difference. Who's coming to do this right now? Who's coming to get this done? How about you? I guess you don't have the equipment for it. We have no flint on the topic of not having certain things. All right, now it's harvest season over here. Let's see if we can't prioritize all this stuff and get it done first. Workload is too high. Still, eh? Well, I guess I have a lot of shearing and stuff as well. It's not harvest season here yet. That is in the summer, if I'm not mistaken. And over here we are building walls, which won't be happening as often. Walls and watchtowers and stuff. Has this been built? This has been built, so hopefully... Oh, that's a trader coming in. Hopefully some of these trees will be cut down and stored over here. We've got some kids working on some sticks. We have axes. We have plenty of axes. We have plenty of axes. And bows, we are actually trying to get 100% population count having bows, because that will eventually save us a lot of time. Want to get tan in, that's fine. Trader has arrived. Hello, good sir. Or ma'am. What do you have for me today? So we no longer need our skins, outfits. It's pointed out in the comments as well. And I was thinking about it for the longest time. We have a huge surplus of wool, and we're going to have even more wool coming in now. So we don't need this. We could, but they don't have anything I need either, actually. Now that I look at it. So I think I'll keep my skins, outfits, until a trader comes through with maybe some technology or something that I want. Because you haven't got anything. I don't need more sheep. I've got enough of my own animals and everything, so yeah, we're good. How do I dismiss you? High commission too. Hell nah. Get away. Be gone, Thorka. Be gone. And I wonder if But once the fields have been tended to, which again, hopefully won't take very long. Workload is too high. Cancel all this. And cancel all of this. I want to make sure the right trees get cut down first. Got this happening over here. I'm going to remove this work area. That goat is still very much alive. I wonder how long before they take care of it. Alright, so we've canceled those work areas, and I'm hoping to get people to focus on these trees instead. This tree over here as well. Again, just to make this a bit more efficient. There's our knowledge from the bone spear. Is it time for the Copper Age? Again, we're playing in hardcore, so I have to keep up with the raiders and stuff. It's not like they're waiting for me, so I can dive into the Copper Age without any issue. This will give us copper mines, charcoal pits, pit furnaces, metal smithing, fishing rods. It will upgrade all of our weapons. After all the flint and bone weapons we've made, or equipment, I should say, not weapons. But it's also the step before... I mean, it's the next step of technology. There's no reason not to do it. Let's go. Let's enter the Copper Age. Nice and shiny. There we go. Copper smelting unlocked. Copper Age unlocked. So, okay, the fields have been tended to. Excellent. Now tend to these trees. Tend to these walls. Make the walls the priority. Fields are done. Defense. What about the defense? Yeah, one of the keys to my survival during the Stone Age, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Okay. Not sure why that popped up now, but I'll take it, I suppose. And let's go ahead and deal with... Workload is too high probably because we've got all this stuff set up. And this... Where are you going? Picking up the flint? There is no flint here right now. Because that's stone. Where are you going, actually? Oh, you're cutting down the trees. There we go. There we go. And that's a trader leaving. We've got another sledge coming up to help cut down the trees. Good stuff. We could build some more sledges. We need linen outfits. Let's work on the linen outfits, please. People without... So this is why during the warmer months, during the more pleasant months, our welfare actually tends to drop. And during the colder months, our welfare stays up because we have enough cold clothing, we don't have enough warm clothing. It's fine, though. Our prestige is rocketing up. Over 200 now, so hopefully that'll help our immigration, get us to that nice 60 that I'm seeing there as our capacity. Just short of 50 right now, but that'll change soon, hopefully. We're coming with a sledge as well, probably the last of our wood cutting from up here. We got a couple things still marked to be cut. No need. Wow, this goat really going real far for this. Really going really far for that milk. Okay. What else have we got going on? We do have some more leather. We could build another sledge. Might not be a bad idea. Again, overdoing the workload a bit, though. Overdoing the workload a little bit. We have, I think, enough sledges for now. And I hope this positioning is working out. Now, let's see. This sledge better come over here. No. No, of course not. Why would it? But you're coming all the way over here. How does that make any sense? You just cut this tree down, bring it over here. God damn. Or are you bringing that right up to here to build the watchtower first? I mean, okay. Okay, that works, I suppose. Any more trees over here we can cut down? I don't mind actually cutting down some of these trees that give us resources. We have plenty, so it's fine. We have plenty. Alright, so the fields were done by like halfway through fall, which is of course a lot better, a lot faster. Is that my pig? That is my pig. Okay. Is that a random boar hanging out with my animals? I mean, I hope they hurry up with this because I don't need another raid coming. Let's see if this guy, let's see if Thurond here, this lady, goes over to the woodpile, to the appropriate woodpile. Crafter still working away. I'm wondering if... Okay, well... Let's go ahead and make some sledges. There. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are all these pigs coming through? And perhaps more importantly, why didn't we kill them all? What actually happened there? What spooked those pigs? They're still running through spooked. And that spooks me. I feel like something popped up here that I should be worried about. Oh boy, okay. I think we're fine. Alright, these sledges are going to get made. We got one more knowledge point. We need how much? We need 10 to get anything. I'm wondering if we go for donkey domestication next. So we can get to the carts here, have some more efficient transportation rather than hauling things around on these sledges. Probably a good idea. I imagine cattle gives us more meat and stuff, but I think we'll go with the donkey and the wheel. Just so we are moving things around a bit more effectively, because I do think we're wasting a lot of time with carrying things around like this because we don't have enough sledges. And we're not transporting things quickly enough. We do have a lot of dry skin. We've got some leather. I need to slaughter some animals. Oh, you're being sheared. Old female. She can still be milked. Okay, this old female needs to be killed. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get... Can't order the sheep around, unfortunately. You there. Going after goat. Which goat? That goat to milk it? No. Come over here. Got the knife. What do you need to slaughter? I haven't a clue. Well, at least the goat's coming towards you now, so... Go ahead, go after that goat. I'm hoping that the slaughtering happens in due time and it doesn't just get, you know, wasted. Like, the animal doesn't just, like, die naturally and then it doesn't get harvested because of that. We'll see, I guess. Now, over here, it looks like the wood pile is still not being used appropriately. Speed time up a little bit. The sledge has just been left on its own for some reason. Oh, I guess Buddy came back with a new axe. Seems to be the case. Got some more picks coming out. Got tons of sickles. Then we're going to get some flint spears. Now, why am I doing flint spears? Is it because of knowledge? Flint spears, yes, I'm doing them because of knowledge. Bone spear, I don't think we're ever going to get that many bone spears. Jeez, alright. I can't imagine eating that many. Outside of wanting the knowledge points, you guys are going back for food and water. Looks like we're going to get some construction work happening over here. You are moving in to pick up a sledge. And... why are the watchtowers being given priority? Oh my god, that was horrifying. So let's see, 1 raw skin, 3 raw meats, and 1 bone. Okay, that's not so bad. Good old culling going on over here. Fair enough. Fair enough. And at least that we will use to make leather, because we're not drying any skins right now, because we've got plenty of dry skin if we need it for anything. But we need leather for our sledges. We need lots of leather for our sledges, actually. Alright, harvest season has come. Hopefully we don't start getting the workload is too high notification, because that would mean we've hit a nice balance over here. And this is all growing as well rather nicely. Beautiful. Looks like we're constructing the granary over here. I shouldn't have given these orders. I just queued too much up. I just assumed that if I set these as priority, it means that they will actually be priority, and that the first cut down logs would be sent over there instead. So there's our workload is too high warning. We kind of saw that coming because we left these fields at this size. Oh, are you carrying... you carrying the meat from... well, that's dark, man. Why would you go here? Why would you go here with that? Alright, harvest season. Everyone seems to be going up there. Some of you people have no light clothing. Painfully aware of that. Need more linen outfits, but for that I need more linen. I've got plenty of linen, but I have no one turning the linen into linen cloth, despite having continuous production on. Now, let me just check something really quickly. What are our limits here? Yeah, it's infinity. And it's, you know, 100% for all cloth types. Cloth types, rather. Hopefully, when this harvest is done, that's 6 pieces of linen, which should be another 6 pieces of linen cloth. That's 7, so that should be 14 linen outfits. We'll see. Now, I just want to mention really quickly, if you guys have been enjoying this series, I mentioned it a couple times, but just as a reminder, because it does make a very big difference. If you are enjoying this series, please don't hesitate to let me know by dropping a like and a comment. I mentioned it countless times, but I do look at those numbers to understand exactly what people are interested in watching. And it really does influence the decisions I make for the channel. Now, this video is the first Dawn of Man video in the new year, if I have my timing correct. Yes, it would be. So now's a good time to let me know if you'd like to see more or if you'd rather not. Apart from that, I also take a look at, you know, likes and comments and stuff to get an understanding of how you'd like to see things. I do look at feedback. I read every comment, even if I don't reply to all of them. I read every comment to just see what people are thinking, and yeah, that's why I welcome it. So please do keep it coming. It seems to be there's a fair number of you that are interested in seeing more Dawn of Man, so we're going to keep it going for now. And again, if you'd like to see me try a different map or something instead, let me know. Maybe I'll throw a vote up and we can start over. Though I feel like many of us want to see how the tech tree completes first before we even consider going to a different map. Now, this is excellent. We do have 4 new people joining us. We have hit that 5-0. That's quite nice. And pretty soon, hopefully, we'll have to build some more housing as well as we continue to grow. You know, if these walls ever get completed and we ever actually feel safe here. Look at these guys. They're still, like, freaking out over here. Oh, look at this cute little piggy. Tempting to grab that one. Tempting to grab that one. And apart from that, let's take a quick peek at metallurgy here. So copper mine, we obviously have to put on a copper deposit, which we've got one up here. I don't know if that's even reachable. Got this one over here. A gift from our ancestors. Sheep has been slaughtered, a new human was born. Excellent. So we could start some copper mining. Apart from that, what else do we have? A charcoal pit. Pit furnace to smelt copper and tin ores into copper and bronze, and then metalsmith to make the appropriate tools. All that will probably be going down in this area. We'll probably be bringing the copper down from up here, down this path, and then in this area over here we'll have coppersmith and smelting and stuff. And we cut these down. Oh man. Didn't particularly want to. The other option is to have all that happening over here. Though this is a nice area to block off with walls, actually. Once these walls are done. I wanted to get some walls down over here. And then blocking this area off would be a little bit harder. So fine, we'll have our copper mine over there. Let's see, actually, where else do we have copper veins? All the way over here. All the way over here. Not so much right next to us. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. There's a lot right over here. So maybe we make this a serious production center here. We've already got a storage hut. We've got this wood pile over here. We can get another storage hut if we need to. And then we can put down the mines over here. We'll have, yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that. We've got stone, we've got wood, we've got copper, we've got flint. Yeah, so let's take advantage of that. We've acquired 1,000 water for another knowledge point, and we've got a trader in here. Oh, would you look at that? Coming in with a cart. They're in the future, man. They're in the future. All right, Kaisa, what do you got for me? Some copper ore, some sheep, some wool outfits. You know what? Let's go ahead and get linen outfits, flint pick, and some more flint sickles. A value of 49, fair enough. Let's get rid of some wool outfits. Let's keep 55. And let's go ahead and take Go ahead and take some flour. Sure. Why not? Just to balance the trade out. You know what? I can actually get rid of 2 of these. Just trying to see if there's a better trade-off here. Get you the sling, and I could get you wool cloth. Actually, let's do that. There. Boom. Done. Thank you very much. Please leave. There we go. Endpoints. Let's work towards it. Let's work towards it. This will help. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rather. We do need some more stables. We've got room for 40 animals. We'll need some more stables getting done, but I do want these to be finished first. At least we finally seem to be making some actual progress here. Why are logs not being brought here? That's really bothering me. Go ahead and cut down some fir trees. Like, we have cut all these trees down, we just haven't put them in the right spot. Go ahead and cut these down. Let's cut this one down as well, and I believe this pine tree can go down too. And this spruce over here. Alright, seasons are about to switch. We'll see how that treats our workload situation. At least we don't have to worry about clothing as much. We have so much wool. We have so much wool. We have too much wool. And no one to process it. It looks like these sledges are being made, thankfully. Raw skin coming through. Good stuff. That's fine. That's the last of the light clothing warning I'm probably going to get. Speed time up a little bit again. And I just want to mention, it does look like dogs are... Oh my god, more sheep. More sheep means more wool. It does look like dogs, when the alarm is triggered, they kind of rushed to the gates over here as well last time. So it does look like dogs have functionality. While you can't order them around, they will go to the nearest, I guess, defensive structures to help defend the town. Now, something that worries me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, is how defenses are prioritized. Because last session we saw raiders coming from here and everybody decided to go up there instead just because there were walls and gates and stuff. But now that I've got walls and gates and towers down over here as well, does the game know that, okay, raiders are coming from here or from there, and so these walls or those walls are the ones to prioritize? Because if not, if that doesn't happen, then my approach here is waste. There's a giant waste, and I guess I wish I would have known. I wish I was told. Let's go ahead and... No, we've got enough fishing tools. What we don't have is enough fishing. Or mud collecting. Let's go ahead and edit this work area, move it down to here. There should be enough mud to collect over here. Go ahead and fish these waters. We have enough food for a much larger population, and I would like that population to come here. Welfare is down to 76 again, because during the hot months, people are literally walking around naked. Prestige is up to 210. We're doing okay. And look at that. Again. Oh, okay. At least that's linen and sticks. I have no idea why linen is up over here, but hey, it is what it is. We've got all the harvest being done. We did not get a workload warning, so this has actually worked out quite nicely. And I do feel like we're going to survive the winter. So let's go ahead and deal with this. This is too bumpy, I believe, for any planting to happen. Oh, no, it's not. Though this line... okay. We got peas, chickpeas, and lentils. Alright. Go ahead and plant peas. Wondering if we get them a little bit closer. I like having the haystack up here and some things up here. Well, actually, these are all just vegetables. If I get them closer, then they're closer to granary here. Plant them back here. Shifting my farms here. Okay, let's do this. Peas. And then chickpeas. Come on. There we go. And then lentils. There. We've got our farms right over here. We've got everybody who lives in the farms nearby. We've got the processing and the storage all nearby. This should hopefully be a lot more effective. Now, the only thing that suffers are all of these stables that are way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm almost tempted to put down a farm in this area that provides sustenance for the animals. Because we've got a well over here, we've got the haystack over here, but we don't actually have anywhere to get the hay from. Apart from all the way down here. I say hay, I mean straw. And I don't know how good I feel about people carrying that stuff down every season. I mean, it's not that big a walk, I suppose, and if you're tending to the animals, then it's not the end of the world. The reason why I kept all the stables over here was because it felt, you know, nice to have, like, this mountainous area for all these animals a little farther away from where we're living. So that's why I put it there. We'll see if I come to regret that in due time. We'll see. It's all a matter of time. Now, while this is getting done, and it is fall, the harvest was successfully completed. Our grain and flour count is going down rather quickly, but we do have a lot of bread. Again, I got to keep my eyes on these numbers, because if we start suffering from a lack of food, we need to go ahead and reclaim this farmland. But at least, you know, we have room for farms. We have room for housing as well. And again, I'm going to have to consider that soon. As soon as we hit 60, I think I'm going to start putting down some more houses. Now, let's also go ahead and build a copper mine. Let's get our first copper mine done over here. 6 logs. Okay, it's not a priority. The walls are a priority. And the gate. Oops. Goddamn. Is a priority. Is what I meant to say. There we go. There we go. Alright. Good stuff. Beat time up a little bit. Fall is almost ending. And there's some more hunting I could and maybe should be doing. Just waiting for these buildings to get built off before I go chasing after more knowledge points, I guess. Because really, it doesn't matter how much knowledge we have if we're dead. At least everyone's happier now. We've got a couple of people who are unhappy, but I think it's just because they were busy constructing. We're going to get a knowledge point from this granary being completed. And I should maybe 21, 26, 29. I'm wondering if I should get another stable done. Guess I might as well. Ah, damn, we gotta take this tree out. At least that one tree. Alright, come on. As soon as fall ends, I guess light clothing is used during the fall as well. Linen outfits are, I think, finally being made. I feel like that number has gone up. In comes a storm, and in comes a trader. And are these... Oh, these traders come in pairs, and this man, Karen Call, is already one of ours. I was hoping we had some more immigrants coming through. What is this looking like? Welfare of 89%, that's not bad. Prestige of 210 still. Liking it. See what these traders have for us. Maybe they have some linen clothes. They do not. They do have some pigs. We've got some wool. I don't need wool. I could get some flint axes off of them, I suppose. You don't really seem to have anything I want or need. I can get some copper ore, so that we have copper before we have the copper mines. And then I could trade a wool outfit and some wool. I'll just give you a piece of wool. In fact, you know what? Give me some pigs as well. And that's why we have a surplus. And we could give you some straw. Round this out. Cool. Some pigs and some copper ore. Also, it was mentioned in the comments, and I absolutely 100% agree. It's a little weird that we can take animals, but we can't give animals away. What's up with that? I'd expect to be able to trade everything in 2 directions. That only makes sense. That only makes sense. Alright, these walls are almost done. 2 more over here, and then the gates themselves. In case another raid comes sometime soon. And let's see, we've got, these are our 2 new pigs. Adult male, adult female. Excellent. It's a breeding pair. Good, good, good. They should actually give you details about what you're about to get. Like, am I about to get a breeding pair or not? Like, what's going on when I'm trading for them? Because you know that's a question that gets asked. You know that's a question that gets asked. I'm also wondering, do we put down, say, a well over here, so when these people are working and they get thirsty, they don't have to go so far away? Not residence, production. Especially because we're going to have a lot of smelting and mining and stuff going on over here. So let's get the well built over here. Might need another hut in this area as well to house some more people. Alright. And bread's looking okay, flour's looking okay. We are all out of grain, though. We are all out of grain. So, kind of hit a bit of a reset button there. We have a lot of vegetables as well, though, so hopefully that'll last us. It bothers me that it's called vegetables, and then berries and fruit are directly under it. That's really not how the world works. It's a minor issue, obviously, but it does bother me. And we're about to hit another winter. This is being worked on as well. Because let's see, once this completes, that's another knowledge point. Waiting on some logs here. Down some of these trees. They don't need to exist. Got these 3 birch trees as well that can go down. Down over here. Guess we're just out of logs. Cut down that fir tree. And these 2 birch trees as well. Cool. Cool. I thought I marked you to be cut down as well, but I might be mistaken. We got this fir tree we can take down. This beech tree as well. Alright, good enough for now. Hopefully that's enough logs. Still collecting mud. Yeah. Are we still fishing? No, we've run out of fish in the area. A little bit of overfishing. Go ahead and get some fish from there. Let's go ahead and get some fish from here. We are out of mud there. Get some mud from here. Look at that bird fly by. A lot of detail for something that, you know, you'll rarely ever see. Alright, there goes the storm. Fall is almost done. We've got straw. Oh, we're playing a lot more close to our needs as opposed to having a massive surplus, and that makes me slightly nervous. Just slightly nervous. What are you doing? Are you shearing a sheep there? Yeah, you are. Got another knowledge point from our spears. Excellent. We've got a bunch of flint spears we can get rid of. Getting some more sickles and picks. And then we're just making an infinite number of bows. Not literally an infinite number, of course. Just enough for our population. We've got some more wool coming through. We've got plenty of wool outfits. We can make more. I wouldn't mind making more. Obviously, we make more with the population. And over here, all the animals are back in the stables. We got 31 animals. Maybe with the next season of births, I'll have to put down another stable. So maybe we'll wait for that. Those logs are being abandoned up there for some reason. Fair enough. And over here, these seem to have been abandoned as well. Speed time up a little bit. We've got the planting going on. I imagine I don't need to set this as a priority this time around because there's so few fields, really. I would like more children to partake in the field work. It just makes sense. Like, if they can do something, they should. And I guess they're going around collecting tannin and stuff. I trust the game is prioritizing things correctly, I suppose. I should trust the game. And I thought, oh, we need one more piece of leather. I guess we don't have the raw skin for it. Too much dry skin. Too much dried skin. No animals that have reached an age worth slaughtering. I guess I could get some of the sheep out. Old male sheep. Oh, ready to be sheared. You've still got some wool to give us. He'll go back into a different stable. Fair enough. I don't want to waste the animals we've collected so far. We're getting some more flint in. It'll soon be time to actually... You know what? Hold on a second. Let's not do... Let's stop all that. Because we're going to have copper soon. Rather, we already know how to work with copper, so I should be building that. I guess I was waiting for all this to be done here. You're building the tower over here. 2 towers may have been overkill. 2 towers may have been overkill. But that's 2 for 6 people up on the walls, or up on the towers, to kick things off. Where are you going? Flint mine. Yeah, I think I like how this is going to work out. We need 2 more logs over here, so hopefully a couple trees get chopped down. Are you... Is that what you're doing? Why? I've got a perfectly fine working bridge over here that you could have used rather than get yourself soaked. But hey, you do you. You do you. Got these logs being taken down. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Got these watchtowers being built. Beautiful. Yeah, maybe we did overdo the workload a little bit, putting all this down at once. The walls, the watchtowers. Maybe it was a bit much. The gates as well. Okay, 5 watchtowers built. That's another knowledge point there. Hopefully the gate will get done soon. Coming in with a log here. We've got some more logs coming up, I think, to finish this off. Or maybe to... Yeah, looks like it. Go for it. There we go. That's a good boy. Good boy. Alright, get the gate done. This is clearly still an angle of approach. We obviously have to cut that off. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Like, we're using it so freely. God damn. Got a palisade up like this. That'll cut access off that way. Cancel that construction. We could put it over here instead. Now, you know, actually, I like it all being over here. Don't turn around. You keep taking that log up there. We'll actually have to block this off. We'll have to block this off. We could do it like so. Uneven terrain, but it's passable terrain, if I'm not mistaken. Do it like this. Or we could do it over here. Nah. I'm worried that people will find their way through like these tiny gaps that we're potentially leaving. That's a pretty big gap, and I feel like people can walk through that gap. Other option is to do... Oh, can't build it over there. Is to do this, or... and pull this straight down over here, so that megalith stays within our reach. We'll have another minefield over here. Minefield? Another mine over here. So we'll need to put a gate down here eventually. Not right away, but eventually. And then over here, we'll probably go from like this stone to this rock over here. Now, we'd have to do it a bit higher. Right, because then people will try to come up over here. This will be blocked off. They'll try and come around this way. This will be blocked off. They're coming this way. That'll be blocked off. This way is still accessible. Let's go ahead and put this down. Work on it over the winter. And then over here... over here, we could go from these stones. Hoping to move that megalith soon. Go from maybe these stones up to here. Or I could go here down to here, and we'll have to drag that megalith through some gates. Other option is... nope, not that. Do that. That's too steep for a wall, apparently. Oh, nope. Still too steep for a wall. Great. That just tells me that people are going to come through this way. So you know what? Let's go ahead and put it down over here. I'm not going to I'm not going to adjust everything just for 2 megaliths. We're going to have to put a gate down here anyway, because there's this one. But there's also this one over here. So let's go ahead and put these walls down like so. Yep. Get all that done. We've got 5 granaries built. Granaries, whatever the hell. So that's good. We've got this well built over here. So hopefully we can keep ourselves preoccupied. This is getting built pretty quickly. It's getting built quicker than any of the other things got built. People better not be able to sneak through here. It looks like it's not possible, because our own people aren't doing it. It looks like it's not possible. Alright, so we got walls over here. We're walling this section off, an immediate response to that invasion we saw. In fact, let's go ahead and put down our walls up here as well. Can almost certainly get through there. If I block this way, then the people can get through this gap over here. That's the problem. I think that's wide enough for people to come through. This might be the way to do it, and then I could put towers down, I suppose, or I could layer the wall. Because, like, back here I can place this. But then it blocks off over here. Alright, fine, you know what, let's do this. Let's do... God damn it. This game is killing me right now. So let's do this. Hopefully that's good enough, and then we'll place another part of the palisade up over here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the wall is being curved. Great. Okay, so I'd like all that to happen during the winter. There we go. No straw. That is not good. That is not good. I'm gonna put down some more fields. I'm not gonna have that happen again. Definitely not gonna have that happen again. Let's go ahead and plant. Let's not overdo it, though. Let's not overdo it. Right? This tree needs to be brought down. While that's being brought down, we can go ahead and plant some emmer. Right over here. And maybe we can plant some einkorn. I don't think it'll fit. Yeah, no. That tree's blocking our way. Both of these trees are blocking our way. That's fine. That's fine. I hope the animals are able to survive what looks like the last month or so, like the last couple weeks of winter. But even beyond that, well, at least they can go out and feed on grass and stuff once the winter's over. Yeah, it looks like we downsized a bit too much. I think what was being suggested in the comments was 2x2. And I went with 3x2, so I still went with more than what I saw suggested in the comments, and even that was not good enough. Even that was not good enough. Copper mine has received some materials, I hope. There's a sledge here, so I would assume that's what's going on over there. This is being... Oh, don't you dare go through this gap. Useless. Alright, useless. Useless. Okay, that doesn't work. We need to build... Like, I'm wondering now if we instead go down from there. Hell, I'm wondering now if any of this is actually blocked off. Or if I actually have to, like, dismantle this watchtower, shift it over, and build the wall down this way. That would be really annoying. I was hoping to use these natural defensive structures, but that's clearly a big enough gap. This might be a big enough gap, too. That'd be really annoying. Over here as well, like, are these gaps big enough? This is perfect. This looks like there's no gap here at all. But for some reason, nothing else is perfect. I need to reconsider this whole section. Including these walls over here. need to reconsider this whole section. Like, I could shift the watchtower over this way and pull the wall down this way. We'll have to move the storage hut in. Reduces how much space we have over here, and it will eat into our tannin collection up here as well. What are all these kids doing? Oh, looks like we've got people coming through. These are new immigrants. Damn, alright, well this is annoying. I need to figure this out. The other option, of course, is to abandon this project after having wasted so much time and effort on it, and go back to this, like, centralized protected area, and then let everything else potentially get destroyed. That's the reason why I don't want to do that. There's the potential of everything to be destroyed. This works quite well. This works fine. People might still come through the water over here, which, again, really annoying, but I can deal with that as they wade through the water. This does give people access up here. Again, a little annoying if they're able to come through this way and come up this way. But I do plan on making an inner ring as well. It's been the plan all along. So if somebody does manage to come through, if they manage to come through and then come up over here, that's a bit problematic. There's only so much I can do. Starting to see some holes here with the layout system of the walls and stuff. I mean, it's fine, but like this is not fine. This is as close to the edge as I could have gotten. This is also as close to the edge as I could have gotten. This should be impassable terrain. It should be blocked off completely, especially since it did happen over here. So, a little bummed out by that. Nonetheless, at least we have all of our animals now able to leave. I don't think we lost any, so that's good. All the animals are able to go out and get some grass and actually feed themselves, and hopefully the extra fields, if this gets chopped down quickly, we can get another field planted over there. Hopefully the extra fields will make for enough feed. Because it's just the end of winter where we ran out. Just the end. We still have enough flour, but again, that surplus is from earlier as well, so I don't know. We'll see. And our population is growing as well. I guess something that cost us a lot of hay, though, was we were building a lot of buildings. We had 3 granaries coming through. We had this hut over here coming through. So I guess that was part of the problem. My bigger concern right now, though, is the whole wall thing. Anyway, that game saving notification is the game letting me know that I have gone over the hour mark yet again. I've just been enjoying the game so much, and also I've been kind of racking my head around these walls right now. I need to figure this out, because now I'm starting to wonder if this is also a point of entry into my lovely settlement. So all of these walls might need to go, and we might need to just centralize, make a circle, because that's what the game wants you to do, it seems like. It seems like the game doesn't want you to use nature to your advantage, but all of that I will deal with next time. Or yeah, I'll see if I feel like dealing with the walls next time, or if I want to progress our copper industry next time. Nonetheless, thank you all very much for joining me during this episode and the series as a whole. Thank you for joining me in the new year, and thank you for supporting the channel, especially to the patrons and channel members who support the channel on a monthly basis, keeping us alive and running smoothly, as I like to say. As always, if you'd like to see more, you know what to do. Drop a like, drop a comment, let me know that you want more of Dawn of Man on the channel. I really look at those numbers, they really help me make decisions. At least nobody died this time. At least nobody died this time. And on that silver lining, until next time, cheers.